Hi everyone, in this video we are going to see about monostable multivibrator using op-amp. We will see the circuit diagram, the operation of monostable multivibrator, the derivation for the time period and also the necessary waveform. A multivibrator is an electronic circuit used to generate a non-sinusoidal waveform. Something of this kind you can get it. So this is a square wave. It can be a rectangle also depending upon the type of multivibrator we use. The output oscillates between two states. You see here there are two states in this. One is the high and one other one is the low. So there are two states in a multivibrator and usually the output will oscillate between these two states. So now we saw there are two states. Let us say this is high is the state 1 and this is state 2. These two states in a multivibrator can be either a stable state or a quasi-stable state. What is this stable state? No, stable state means is something which is like a permanent state. If you want to change from this state, you have to apply some external trigger. So only if you apply the external trigger from stable state, the output will change. But if the output is already in quasi-stable state, quasi-stable means it is like a temporary position. So it will be in this state for only a particular period and after that it automatically changes to another state. So let us see with the waveform. So initially let us assume that the output voltage V0 is stable or in a high position, that is said to be a stable position. Okay. Now if I want to change the output which is in stable position, I have to apply an external pulse. So let me apply some external pulse. This is a negative going pulse, so it is in this direction. So if I apply the negative pulse, this external trigger, the output changes from high to low and it remains in the low for a short period. So this is the quasi-stable state. Okay, so it appears to be stable, but after some time it automatically goes up again. So it goes to the stable state again. So here you have to see I have not given any external trigger. So this is the quasi-stable state. So from quasi-stable to stable, no trigger pulse is required. It goes automatically. But from stable, if you want to go to quasi-stable, again you have to apply a pulse. So we can say that stable state, the output remains fixed at either plus or minus Vsat and you have to apply an external trigger to change the state. Quasi-stable state means it is a temporary state and the system will remain in this state for a particular duration, but after some time it automatically changes from quasi-stable to stable state. So here we are not applying any external pulse. Let us see about the types of multivibrator. Depending upon the number of stable states, there are three types of multivibrator. One is the astable multivibrator, monostable multivibrator and bistable multivibrator. So astable means there is no stable state. It has only two quasi-stable state and it does not need external trigger because we saw that only to move from a stable state you need an external pulse. As astable multivibrator does not have a stable state, there is no need for external trigger pulse. So if you want to know more about astable multivibrator, please refer to the previous video on astable multivibrator. So now monostable multivibrator, mono means single. So one stable state will be there, the other one will be a quasi-stable state. So you need to give an external pulse to change from stable state to quasi-stable state. But from quasi-stable, it automatically moves to stable state. Next is bistable multivibrator. Bi means 2. So it has 2 stable states and it needs external trigger to change its state. So now we will see about the monostable multivibrator. So mono means 1. So there is only one stable state. The other state is quasi-stable. So we can say that a monostable multivibrator is used for generating single pulse of adjustable time. You need to apply an external pulse to change from the stable state to quasi-stable state. So you have to give the trigger pulse so that the output changes from stable to unstable or quasi-stable state. So the monostable multivibrator circuit diagram is almost same as the astable multivibrator, except that you have an extra diode here. Okay, so other things are same. So across this capacitor we connected a diode here. So what is the use of this diode? When you have a plus Vsat output here, this diode will be turned on. It will be forward biased and it will be turned on. If the diode is turned on, there will be a voltage drop of 0.7 volts in case if we use a silicon diode. So this capacitor voltage or this point negative terminal will be connected to 0.7 volt. So the input is actually now here it is only 0.7 volt when the diode is conducting. When the diode is not in conduction, the capacitor voltage will determine the voltage at the negative terminal. Okay. Now we saw that we need a trigger pulse to change its state from stable state to quasi-stable state. So the trigger pulse is also given at this point. So it should be a negative trigger pulse. So let us see about this in detail. Now let us assume that initially the output is plus Vsat and the system is in stable condition. So this is a stable output which is equal to plus Vsat. So when plus Vsat is here, it means that the reference voltage is beta Vsat here. And this diode will be forward biased, so it will be in conduction, which means that the capacitor voltage or the negative terminal, inverting terminal is at 0.7 volt. So let me draw the capacitor voltage. The green color line shows the capacitor voltage which is equal to 0.7 volt. Now I have to apply the negative triggering pulse so that output changes from stable state. So this is the negative trigger pulse. You see here it is given at this point, which means that this plus terminal is going to become more negative compared to this 0.7 volt. So V trigger I am giving here. So this is this pulse is given only for a shorter duration. Okay, this pulse width should be a very small one. Now once you give this negative pulse, this plus terminal will be more negative, which means that output goes to minus Vsat. So the output changes from plus Vsat to minus Vsat and it will be in minus Vsat. Now what happens here? Here it is minus Vsat. So minus Vsat means the diode will not conduct. So it goes to off condition. What will happen to capacitor? It will be charging towards minus Vsat. So capacitor is charging towards minus Vsat, and while it is charging, this potential is changing, negative terminal potential is changing. So it is moving towards minus Vsat. We have already removed this triggering pulse because it is only short duration. It has been removed. So the reference voltage here is minus beta Vsat. So now because it is minus Vsat here, it becomes minus beta Vsat here. So the capacitor voltage, once it try to fall below minus beta Vsat, this terminal will be more negative, so the or plus terminal will be more positive, and output changes to this one plus Vsat. So it changes automatically from quasi-stable state to stable state without any triggering pulse. Only to move from stable to quasi-stable, you need to apply a trigger pulse. And this triggering pulse should be of width should be very small. Now capacitor will be charging, since this has become plus Vsat. Capacitors start to charge towards it, and once the diode comes into conduction, it will be equal to 0.7 volt. Next, how to get this negative triggering pulse? So usually what is done is, RC circuit is used so that you will get a negative spike as well as a positive spike from this combination, and you need only the negative spike. So you can use a diode in this direction, so which will remove the positive spike, and you will get only a negative spike. And may always make sure that this triggering pulse width, that is this pulse width, is very smaller compared to this time period, the pulse width of the monostable multivibrator T. So this refers to, actually the capital T refers to the quasi-stable state period. Now let us derive the equation for this period T. The derivation is similar to that of a stable multivibrator. So the capacitor equation remains the same. Vc of t is equal to V final value plus initial value minus final value into e power minus t by Rc. What is the initial value here? You see this period alone. We are targeting only this period, quasi-stable state. You see here it is initial value, capacitor voltage is Vd, diode voltage, or it is 0.7 volt. And final value, it is charging towards minus Vsat. Let us substitute the values. Vf is equal to minus Vsat, then Vd plus Vsat into e power minus. So I have taken that capital T here directly, T by Rc. Now at t equal to t, at this instant, what is the capacitor voltage? Minus beta Vsat. So let us substitute in that equation and simplify it. So this Vsat I am bringing this side so that I will get 1 minus beta Vsat. In this equation take Vsat out so that you can cancel the Vsat and simplify it. You will get this equation. So let us find what is T. T equation we got it. Now here you see beta is there. What is beta? R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So let us assume that these two resistors are equal. So in that case beta will become 1 by 2. So let us substitute here 1 by 2. So it becomes half in the denominator. Now another thing is here Vd and Vsat. We know Vd is 0.7 volt or the diode voltage drop, which is very small compared to the saturation voltage, which is plus or minus 15 volt. So in that case, what is T? T is equal to, if you substitute this one, you will get Rc 0.69 Rc. So the points to remember in monostable multivibrator is that monostable means it refers to one stable state. It is also called a one-shot multivibrator. It needs external trigger pulse to switch from stable state to quasi-stable state. And the time period of the pulse of the monostable multivibrator is given by 0.69 Rc. If you like the video, do subscribe to Read Electric Vehicle channel, and if you like it, share it with others. Thank you.